The N-word.
Alright. Let me know and I'll start the brief. Whichever, honestly, I gave you all choices. So your FARP 3 is a backup. FARP Gazelle 1, go ahead. Well, a little of both, honestly. I think more of the mark targets for fixed wings. Actually, that's what I had in mind. Actually, but a little of both, because we got. I'll go with the brief. I'll let you know after, because we got only light fire, small fire, on our way there. But once we get to the town, it should be a little heavier. Not too much, but a little heavier. Enough for the A-10s. Let's just say that. Yeah, I just want to make sure. O-10, you're good with man pads, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No, I'm joking. You remember the first time when you died every second because of me? I'm sorry.
I wasn't used to all those man pads.
And plus, you stuck it through. Like, thank you. Like, you fucking poor you. I'll go with the brief. I'll start it. So just go with the 6. Oh man, I'm sorry. Can't you just rearm? Or it's just I have to pick a specific bird. Yeah. Oh, really? That way? Wow. Okay. All right. What's going on? I didn't think this through all the way either.
We can see smoke in the TGP. Who you marking smoke for?
For you guys.
And NVG.
Okay, because we can see it in the TTP and probably in NVGs, but a laser.
You have smoke on them, yeah.
Ooh,
Okay. Yeah, no worries. We'll figure it out. I mean, if you got to put tracer fire down, we can see that. Mm-hmm.
No problem. For the 16s, you guys are important. Seed will be needed first. You guys also have a strike at the end, but let's just start with seed. First priority, it will be an SA2. I think it's an SA. I forgot what it was. SA2 or SA6, right at the AO, right in the middle of this of the town. So lift off and go directly there. Take care of that, so we, the helos, can go comfortably without getting killed, because we won't be able to work if that is still up. So you'll see it as soon as you take off, and then you can hit the other targets for seed. Don't go too far, because there's going to be a lot of SA6, SA10, but don't just make sure that you create a corridor for us and the fixed wing for them to conduct their strike comfortably. Then after that, you can do. Is it deed or dead? I naturally will say dead, but okay. You can go do dead. I'm joking. You can go do deed after on that SA2. The waypoint that you guys have, waypoint 2, waypoint 1 is your base. Waypoint 2 will be that SA2. You can go after that, salute to that waypoint, and just hit the targets. You'll have extra stuff like warehouse, fuel depots, and I think an ammo cache. That will be for the 16s, seed, deed, and strike. Who, me? Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, okay. So that's for the 16s. For the Hornets, we ended up doing strike. For the 16s, you're taking off from Jalalabad, and the Hornets, you guys are going to take off a little further so we can have time to work. You're going to take off from Kabul, and your waypoints will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 1 is Alpha, 2 Bravo, and so on. I put in the pictures, not in the brief, but I put in the pictures on Discord. Waypoint Alpha, it's a fuel depot. Waypoint Bravo and Charlie is an ammo cache. Delta is a warehouse, and Echo will be a military base. Just take out those targets, and you can call it a day after. It's about 5 targets. What else? We don't have Apache, so we'll skip that. We got CAS, Harriers, including A-10s. We got hot zones in the town. You guys got it on waypoints. Like waypoint 1 should be. It's not. It is. Your waypoint 1 is target 1, and so on. You guys got 9 hot zones in the town. Each hot zone will be assisted by the Gazelle to help you mark the targets. In those zones, you'll have some technicals, a little heavier infantry, including RPGs and whatnot. Other than that, it should be just small arms fire, no RPG, just simple guns, maybe some technicals. And for the helos, it's just me. We're gonna go hit a compound, raid a compound. I'm doing the whole thing backwards. So the whole story is basically hitting a compound where there's a warlord over there. He's been terrorizing the towns around him and massacring the people. So we have intel on his location and his facilities, including that's what the Strike Hornets will do. We create a package to hit his facilities and his military base, and I will go and pick up some special forces and drop them at the compound, and we will eliminate this target, and that's it. And we'll have assistance from the CAS, and I think CAS, A-10s and Harriers, and that's it. Yep. For the helos, including the Harrier, so just Tex and Hawk, we got FARPs. You can see, so you can rearm there. For Tex, you'll have a backup Gazelle. You'll have a backup FARP, like a click out from the AO, so it's not, you don't have to fucking go too far to rearm. So that's going to be your FARP 3 backup. You can just go there or switch, and it'll be simpler. Okay, but just let me know if something's not gonna work out. I mean, I bet I can fix something quickly. Oh, that. Well, maybe because you were on the other server. Check that out. One little. Go ahead. No problem. I was just gonna give you guys a little crucial detail. If you look at the F10, you'll have a do not cross line.
1, 2, 4, bird.
Do your best not to cross that line. That is contested zones in between a few countries, so you might get just enemy patrols doing their thing. If they stay in that contested zone, don't bother. But if they start crossing the line, if they start crossing the line, keep an eye on that, and you can eliminate as needed. Other than that, you guys got any questions?
What are the ABCD zones?
Those are the Hornet strike targets.
Okay. Can you say
I'm a green jet whenever you guys are ready.
targets for the A-10s?
Yes, sir.
I see.
Thank you. Is he becoming
No.
Fox?
Yeah, now you're going robot.
Well, since we only got a few, I didn't think we were going to do SRS, but it's all up to you guys. I don't really care. And we seem to be on SRS.
Roger that. Same here.
Okay. Yeah, and for SRS comms, I was thinking 305, but I don't think the Gazelle can go that far, can it? We got AWACS as well, 251. Go ahead. What's the main comms for you? What's the furthest you can go? Okay, so let's make it 242.
Birds is 1-1.
But we, okay. Let's make it 243.
Let's make what 243?
The main comms. Yeah, I'm on 243.
Gotcha on 30.
Me too. This is why I love Jalalabad, dude. Look at these guys taking off.
We got
so
O-Tang too, Tex.
This is badass.
No.
No, he's in an A10. He's flight lead.
No, no. Hey,
Badass.
make sure we
Yeah.
243.
Yeah, I just told the 18 guys to go comms 1, 243, and we'll go 305 on the other on comms.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I got you text loud and clear.
Dude, why am I rocking? I didn't touch the weather.
I'm targeting at 6 to our left.
That's I didn't. How is that work, turbulent? Because we're in the mountains.
Magnum will target the other one to the left.
No way. That was like 20 seconds later. That was so cool. Dude, that was like 30 seconds later.
Beetle, you want us to sit? Beetle, I just want to say the 18s. You want us to sit on the ground for a little while? You guys get airborne?
Well, since you don't have escort, maybe just a bit. But yeah, since nobody with you guys probably will have seed. And make sure you guys can defend yourselves.
Someone's launching
Alright.
missiles. I'm getting missile warnings.
We'll give you a couple minutes and we'll take off.
Hey,
It's
Beetle,
only
is it just-
90 something miles to Lake
To the
White.
north.
Is it just have targets, Beetle?
If it's just what technicals and some
Oh, okay.
RPGs, yes. Soft. Sorry,
You
Tyson.
should hit 6 birds. I shot him, I'm gonna shoot him again. Magnum.
What up, bro? All right, dude. So what comes we talking? Text 30? I got you, dude. Okay.
6 is still shooting.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the first FARP, yeah. And I think we're safe anyway with it, even with that. Maybe we're not, but let's just go to the first FARP, yeah. Yeah, you do. You got waypoints. Brett. I'm sorry.
Roger that.
Yeah, no problem, dude. We could follow Hawkeye. He's our escort. Okay, 50, perfect. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I don't got 30. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, where I'm going, and I don't have 30 in this thing, so I only got 243.
Mm-hmm. I think he just dynamic. slotted
I
his.
just dynamic slotted this. Give me a second. Switch this.
Let's go
Nice.
truth.
Alright, well, I'm ready. Alright, I'm lifting.
Otang, after you. But I think we gotta wait until they get on station anyway, so I don't think we're...
Slim. Sorry, Slim. Alright, I'm good to go now. I'm gonna go say hi to the A-Tanks real quick.
You want me to bring some elimination rockets, just in case?
I mean, they wouldn't be the end of the world. I don't think any of us are using clear anymore. Redwood's your arm check 30. Luna, Charlie. 3 Sam's all you guys saw.
Yeah, those flares are laying on the pavement.
Alright, Tex, I'm gonna go. Hawkeye can catch up. We're gonna head to the first spot. Copy that. We get visual on you. Valley. I'll keep it at our schedules. Where's Newman? Kung Fu Bird. You got targets over there? Yeah, I have 2 harms on their way to the north. I think it's northeast. Yeah, you're way out of the box of the AOA. Oops. Yeah, I mean, cool. If there's air threats over there, I'm coming, but that's not anywhere near an area of operations. Yeah, I'm getting spiked by one of them right now. Okay, not a problem. I will turn in and try to defend and help you. Beetle, bust me a quick UE circle real quick. Going left circle. Alright, I'll fall in behind you. Go ahead and turn back. Alright, I'm in trail. Yeah, I got you at 19 on that outer 6. It's going to be at your northernly heading. Probably like a north-northeast. But yeah, I don't see anything really going on. Yeah, they're both here, but looks like I got them, but they're still showing. Yeah, roger that.
CST radio tag, or?
Yeah, we have an air-to-air threat here by chance.
I don't know, but I'm turning north to Rockets, and I have flares up. Snap, if you want to do that, I have your back for maybe 2-3 minutes. Okay, I got a bogey at about 88 miles straight north. Come through, that bogey is going to be off at your 3 o'clock straight north, probably, I don't know how many miles, but the other, yeah, there you go. Keep that turn all the way north.
Beetle, I'm probably topping out like 115 or less. I can probably do about 120, maybe.
Roger, I'm about, I'll slow down to 115. I'll slow down.
Don't see him on radar yet. Well, I had him on radar when I turned him, but I don't see
Approaching
the
the first part.
Yeah, I'm pushed out 120, don't see him.
I had him for a second.
Yeah, that's what I have him for too.
Do they have an AWAC?
We have an AWACS, yeah.
So stay there in the line. I'm going to continue north. Snap, I think, is pretty close to me if we need them. So if they pop up, I got 5,900 pounds still. So
Tex, you want to stop here or you want to kind of go on the back?
Pop down real quick. I'm gonna change the front end real quick. You don't have to land if you don't need to. I'm just gonna be 2 seconds.
No problem. I'll circle around. Taking off line, Jersey's way out there.
Yeah, it's a little
yeah,
dark.
roger that. Then I'm going back to base.
I somehow made it up, dude. Yeah, it suddenly got a little foggy over here. Okay, I'm gonna go to 10,000 feet, Angels 10, and then start going to waypoint. Copy, I'm in trail.
Yeah, I lost all my waypoints.
My brother, it's not working here.
Ah, man.
Jeez, Angels 4, Ben?
What if you respawn, Tex? On that part?
I mean, I don't need to. I was trying to pull the antenna off, and I was trying to take fuel out because it's 100% fuel. But
Go ahead, Birds.
you can't. You don't
Yeah, I
have
lost all my
to-
waypoints and all my nav shit. I'm gonna have to slow down and follow you.
And I really thought that just placing a part would fix it usually. Okay.
No, if you put a
Yeah,
fart
tell me where
down,
I'm going.
if you put a fart down, you gotta put
210.
cargo trucks and fuel trucks as well. Harp, single pack, with Harp.
Yeah, they'll take us to waypoint 2, then we'll go turn 1, waypoint 1. Roger. Yeah, do not have waypoint.
Hey guys, if y'all want, 2.3 is main comms. If you guys want to do inter-flight comms, do inter-flight comms on your VHF.
Roger.
So that's the other thing, when you split comms like that, you can't, I'm learning you can't do main comms because everybody's just transmitting on main comms, their intercoms information. So you gotta kind of divide that up too. I'm behind you, Beetle, ready to roll out.
Okay, copy.
I was wondering why this thing's flying like a pig. It's full of fuel.
Air's taking shots because I'm away from the mall.
Come through, yeah, we're on our way. Is that a crew or bathroom?
One sec. I thought it was Jalalabad.
Okay,
Contact.
I'm going bathroom. It's blue. Got 10,000 feet runway. I'm turning to the northwest.
Hey, Birds, can you guys do us a favor? Can y'all switch to 125, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna circle back text. Back.
Alright, I'm inbound.
Hey, Kung Fu, I must have been transmitting on 305. Should we stay on 124 or go to 125?
Hey, Birds, no, you guys are doing what you're supposed to, but I'm in the Gazelle and I can't change the VHF radio. If you guys can just bump your VHF radios to 125, it should be fine.
Okay, roger that text. Going to 125.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Y'all didn't do anything wrong. I can't change the radio right now, and I've got you guys in my flight in my ear.
Okay, A-10s are on station overhead. Just over the river. Seeing you guys cross now.
Copy that.
I'm gonna be in a left-hand orbit. I'll try to get to about 10,000 feet. Copy that. I'm about 8,500 and getting about 500 feet a minute, but I'm pretty heavy. I got a really hot spot right in front of you, Tex.
Copy. As long as you guys don't hit me with a Maverick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if that makes you feel better or worse if we're overhead.
That was indeed hot.
Back down.
Peter, do you want me to go ahead and pick out these hot groups and mark them with the smoke for you and the A-10s or what? Sure, man. Yeah.
Alright, I'm returning. I'm rejoining.
Got them and circle around quickly.
And rejoin.
Looks like there's a technical up there, maybe. Oh, scratch that, scratch that.
Okay, finally at Angels 10. Beetle, you on here? I don't see any
hot contacts in front of you, but I do see some.
The 18's after dropping bombs. What do you want us to do? Sorry, repeat that? The 18s have delivered the payload.
What else
else
is
you want us to do?
no warning, no nothing, so I was way too high for IR, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
Harrier's getting off the fixed wing.
Or Snap, either one of you guys. Who's out there?
BMAD, I would say possibly go into a cap roll.
Up to the right. I'm gonna go there and pick up my troops.
Copy. Copy that. Beetle, BMAD was asking what you want the Hornets to do after their strike.
Yeah, I spoke with Fox. I think that was okay. Just small arms fire. Probably gonna have to get lower. Copy, Otang. I think we're supposed to wait for the helicopters, though. 10-4. Allegedly.
We're at the second top picking up troops right now.
Kung Fu Crowbot. Alright, Tex, I'm gonna be lifting, but I'm gonna think haul ass to the compound.
Copy.
The small arms will get heavier as soon as we... Yeah.
Alright, get on to the left of Bob with the troops into the compound.
Cop. Okay, here's the tip of the spear.
Crowbar, did you just get smoked?
No, I did not.
I saw someone burn in the mountain over there.
Tex, is that small arms?
Yeah, you flew right over them. They were shooting you in the ass. I lost visual of you.
Yo, someone just ate it.
Tally. You're taking contact from behind you.
let me know if you get locked up or see anything on RWR.
Copy, clean right now.
So I saw the JF. Yep, I saw the JF and I saw the big M.
Buddy Spike F-16, 9,000.
Big and heavy contact, dude.
Yeah, Winchester.
5-3. Looks like the Hawkeye's flying the JF, boys.
If you don't have the fuel trucks and stuff at their other department's not gonna work either.
If you land and respawn, maybe. Hopefully.
Copy, good idea. Well, we just heading back out now?
Well, I mean, I just put a couple of trips for me to go, but yeah, we can, yeah.
Vita, do you want me to start clearing the other waypoints, or what do you want us to do up here?
Yeah, you guys can clear the hot zones.
Call you back and I'll respawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna respawn at part 2. Snappy got eyes on this guy?
lot of ground fire down here. Alright, my waypoint 1 should be clear for you guys. I'm going to start moving on to waypoint 2.
Turning left.
I am saddled left.
Okay, you back? No, I'm reloading.
Request rearming.
Hey, you know you can move while your DSMS is loaded?
Okay, I saw it like right behind you on the same pad, so when you take off, go forward.
Alright, dude. I can feel you, dude.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Okay, now I'm moving.
I think I got the troops on board.
I think I've cleared waypoint 1, and I'm working on waypoint 2 right now. Simple.
I just dynamic spawned instead so I can change my loadout.
Yeah, copy. I'm green. Let me know when you are.
Hog 1's pulling up.
Okay, I'm good to go. I got my smoke on too now. I figured I remembered it.
Copy with.
I'm on your ass, Mr. Postman.
on strike again. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, she flies a lot better at 40% fuel.
I bet.
Somebody just got smoked at 1 o'clock.
That's scary.
Contact right, but I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna save my ammo when we get on site. Contact lab.
I'm still working on 2. I think 1 is clear. I'm still working on 2. 10-4. I see some RPG guys down there.
I think we're like 9 clicks out.
Well, I mean, we're 2 nautical miles away from the compound.
Copy. Oh, contact right off our nose. Go down. Oh, I think I got hit by something. I'm fucked up.
Yeah, I'm real fucked up too.
Alright, Hog 1 and on station in tech. I'm down.
Part 3, part 3.
Don't, it's not available on Dynamics spawn.
Ah, shit, well.
I'll just respawn him back at 2.
Yeah, 2.
I'm following behind you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go pick up those troops. That's fine. Pulling in. Will be lifting in 3 seconds.
Copy. I'm on your high left.
Alright, Tex, not too heavy.
Copy that. You got it, let's roll.
I think I got it. Yeah, I'm real heavy.
We're at about 1,500 feet, too.
Alright, waypoint 4 should be clear for you guys. Alright, landing. Careful, Texas. I'm so heavy. Rifle. Text, we still got a couple more troops. It's all up to you, dude.
Alright, so let me, I'll head back into the compound real quick. Stand by.
Copy.
Alright, let's roll. We'll do the rest. We'll finish.
Copy. Copy.
Alright, that dude at the fucking compound's dead now, finally.
Yeah, thank you. It's like he's hiding. What calls I got? Texas Beetle?
What was that for Beetle and Tech?
What waypoint are you guys working on?
We're just going back and forth between the fob and the compound and dropping troops.
Oh, okay.
I can't spot for you guys or I'll die.
Very good. I saw somebody shooting a minigun onto the ground, so that's it.
I'm gonna respawn when we get up here.
Rifle.
waypoint 8 and 9 I haven't touched yet, if you want to take a look over there. And I've just been lobbing Mavericks into those compounds, because, I mean, otherwise you're taking out like one person with a rocket. The Maverick seems to take out 5-6 of them at a time. Or drop a bomb. Yeah, I bought like 2 JDAMs and the rest are rockets. Oh, you can drop a JDAM in there too if you want. I count 9 or 10 at waypoint 8. Sinful, I see one guard outside. Oh, I'm on, sorry, it's waypoint 8, mission 7, you're on mission 8. 10-4. Alright, I'm respawned.
Alright, Tex, I gotta be on 243. I lost my 30 and I forgot to respawn.
Copy. Alright, rolling in with JDAM. Copy, top cover.
Alright, good to go, and then we got 2 more after that, and that's it.
Copy. I think should be significantly lighter for you guys, but if you see anything, give us a holler. Roger, roger. Beetle's on 243 only right now. His FM radio got shot out. Copy. I hear him on Discord too. Oh, copy that.
Shark. You're right about that one. Took out like 6 or 7 of them.
Alright, I'm gonna break off to the right and go inspect the villagers before we head back out.
Landing. I hear you down below me. Be careful at waypoint 3. There's still guys down there. Alright, lifting again, hauling back ass, hauling ass back to fucking the fob and getting the last ones.
Copy, I'm coming. I'm a little damaged. Starting strike? Uh, 16s, are you shooting at the helicopters?
Pickle.
Theodore, I got a missile out on us.
I see it!
Oh, you got smoked. Birds, you're fucking shooting at friendly helicopters. Here's Kill Beetle.
I don't think he's on this one, dude. Hey, Bird. I'll probably tell him 305 or whatever that was. That is so funny, dude.
I swear he was shooting at me, but I put myself between you and the missile.
I tried to flare.
Yeah, he shot a Fox 3.
Oh. Of course he did.
I tried
contacting him on 305, he didn't answer.
I got RWR and it's all as a 16. I got missile notification and I got on the other side of Beetle from it and Beetle got smoked. Thank you for the sacrifice, Beetle. Beetle, stand by. I'll respawn here in a second.
Buddy Spike, yeah, no problem. Anyways, everything was F-18. I tried to flare. Flaring.
buddy spike. No thanks.
I'm gonna get in a Mistral and fucking take birds out.
Please do. Cause I don't know what he's thinking. Like, he's coming back around.
Just a one-way touchdown guy. Yeah, Bird's got one missile missing.
I got the 2 last troops. Let me know when you're ready.
Stand by, I'm grabbing Mistrals.
Peckle on waypoint. I don't know, our speeds are all messed up, man. There's another A10? Just you and I, but like my speed's not like where it shows my. Alright, let's go. Sorry, you know, okay, I have stuff going on here. Well, I see another A10 about 11 miles from us. To the west. Oh, okay, Kung Fu. Okay, Kung Fu is in an A10.
Now he's not gonna come over here.
Tex Birds is drunk right now, so he's seeing blurry. He doesn't know what's red and blue.
If y'all push Birds down towards us, I'm gonna smoke him. Dead serious, I got Mistrals. Got a nice juicy crow in front of me.
Hey, I'm on your team.
Those birds?
Landing.
Copy.
Pickle, I think waypoint 3. Oh, we're still... Yeah, there's still some activity down there, crew.
Yeah, birds just got shot down. Flew over me when I was looking at the F-10 map, and then they got shot down.
Oh shit, you still looking like you're here. Where do you see it, O-Tang? MSN 000, I believe. I went in for a rocket run, and I was getting shot from just adjacent to that. Okay, copy. I'll turn back in and take a look at that one. Can you spike for 19?
Do you want me to turn the spiking off, the warning off in your cockpit? I can make the pain stop.
Pistol. Hey, crew, whenever you're ready, put eyes on. I'm gonna do a low pass and see what we'll start shooting. Okay, copy. Let me offset to the south, get a good angle, and go for it. Yeah, about 30 seconds. Now take your time. Okay, O-Tang, I'm ready. Okay, Lillian. I'm coming in from the north. Sorry, from the west. Copy, you're number 1, I believe. You see that? Yeah, I got eyes there in that area.
could hit something. General. Okay, good.
Good stuff, man. Thanks for flying.
Kung Fu, you're with us, right? Nothing. Just watching Otang do a low pass. Looking for ground fire.
It was a little heavy, but you know, we made it.
No, it's good. It's good.
Fucking yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, don't fuck up the gazelle doors, okay?
There it is. I was looking away both times, too. There's something down there, but that's hard to find, like... Oh, there it is. Just one guy in a technical. I'm rolling in on him right now.
And every time you come back. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Well, Tex, I appreciate you putting that moving campaign in. I didn't even know you did it until Kung Fu's like, oh yeah, just have to actuate it. And the fucking, I'm like, oh, okay. Once I actuated it, that was pretty cool in the mountains there. Thank you. Yeah, I fucking shot him down. Fuck me.
I try to flare.
Dude, yeah, yeah, dude, I fucking felt bad, dude. I had targets in the area, but just not that my friend. Fuck. I shoot my friends, man. Dude, I'm gonna go kick my puppy. I'm gonna go upstairs.
No, no.
Puppy.
You're so funny. The way
Kick
you
my
said
baby,
it.
just kick him.
I'm gonna go kick my
And I got missile notification, or I got locked Or I mean, I got warning I was getting painted, and then I got missile notification, and I just kind of pulled up right to Beetle's low left, like almost touching him with my rotors, and, and the fucking missile hit him instead.
Yeah, guys, my radios aren't on 30.
I watched
I did
for
get that.
Okay, no. Yeah, we got you. We got you now. Looks like we're pretty much done here.
I mean, I thought it was good until DCS. At least Bird Strike, it's not good.
Well,
It's
you
good.
you got shot down by ground fire.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched you burn in.
Yeah, mostly Hawkeye. Hawkeye shut me down a lot. That's okay. I shot down 2. Put the targets down.
I didn't realize there was actual red 4 in there.
Yeah.
I just thought Hawkeye left. I didn't know he switched to red 4.
No, dude, we had no cap, but I got shot down when I'm carrying smoke pods in a Harrier, and I'm like, you know what? I was just gonna relax. Now I'm just upset and bored.
I need to go kill everybody.
Poor birds. He took birds out, man. Like 15.
To be fair, Birds, you took friendlies out.
Well, I took a friendly, not friendlies. That was plural.
You almost got 2 for 1 on that one.
Well, no, I took out Beetle. And I already apologized, and I'm groveling.
I'm just fucking with you, but I mean, you're gonna hear about it for a week. If I would have got shot down before you, everybody would have died, because that'd have been like the second time in the weekend. Or Striper shot me down the other night too.
2 weeks in a row.
Just pull the plug on the server. Everybody's out.
I'm going home. I still can't believe Striper Man shot me the other night.
That was pretty funny.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I just want to give a shout out real quick to Crowbot. You're the best stealth armor I've ever had. Appreciate it.
The best
The
what?
best what?
Stealth armor
Oh,
I've ever
armor.
had. I just floated
say
below
armor?
you. Yeah, dude, I was floating below you, and there would be a radar that would lock me or you.
Yeah.
They would see you, and then they would unlock. They're like, "Oh, that's friendly." And I'd just wait for the dot to fly by, and then go chase it.
Oh, what were you flying?
JF-17.
You sure it was me? Because I fly pretty erratically in this thing.
No, there was 2 of you, and I was switching between the 2 because one of you kept going high and low, and the other one was kind of just circling. So I tried to
Well, I
switch
definitely
between the
like the idea of putting like a weekday mission in. That's awesome. Keep that going.
Yeah,
Whatever
fun.
day it is, I like it.
Yeah, we plan on it. I got a poll. I got another poll up right now for this coming week. You know, it's in the OG weeknight mission section on the private Discord.
You got a stripper pull up? Where?
Yep.
Who said pull? He didn't elaborate what kind of pull.
We're gonna make a mission called the Strip Club. A bunch of strippers have been kidnapped.
Yep, her name is Cheetah and
You
Panther.
have to be rescued.
Operation Iron Coffin. It's a bunch of strippers that are trapped in a Connex box that we have to lift out with a Chinook off a boat.
Dang it! Did I fuck up? I fucked up again.
What's it? Sling load, yeah. I'm gonna sling load a bunch of Connex boxes.
I hopped on Birds. If you got Germany, I hopped on Germany on Roadside.
Body, dude, I just refuse. I'm gonna buy it.
Well, so I told Fox Hunter, my first Friday night mission is going to be June 6th with the Germany map.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go to the 179th then.
Okay.
I don't wanna. I'm gonna buy it. God damn it.
I think it's on sale right now for 55.
Oh, 55. I can do that.
No, I don't buy it full price. Make sure it's on. I'm pretty sure it's on sale. No.
Refueling complete.
Fucking sale every fucking 2
Awesome
weeks.
guys talking tonight.
I know, isn't it funny? There's something always on sale for them.
Yeah, it's
winter sale,
$55.99.
summer sale, spring sale.
Yeah, 55.99.
So the Fulcrum's gonna be in English. Everyone was bitching about that today.
It's gonna have options to be in English.
Yeah.
Just like the K50.
I thought I read somewhere they modeled it off of like the fucking Polish version.
I mean, they're all same.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah, but they'll have Russian, writing, and just like even some of the FC3 aircraft that are foreign, you can change them to English.
Yeah.
So
Just go in your special settings on some of these aircraft.
never even knew that. Sure.
Like it took me like 2 years to learn the Viper's got a tinted cockpit or tinted canopy.
Right.
I wish you could get. Can you get rid of the scratches on the Su-27 cockpit? It's fucking annoying.
No, and it fucking drives me insane.
Yeah, it's like
the
and
best
it's displaced too. It's like it's 6 inches away from where it should be.
Yeah, it's not actually on the canopy
yeah.
itself. It's like a decal essentially.
Well, like the L-39's got some big spike through the fucking cockpit, and then go ahead.
The best thing is turn canopy reflections all the way off if you haven't already. That gets rid of a lot of that weirdness on canopies.
I do like in the Viper, I do like seeing the little scratches and stuff in the canopy reflections. I think it looks pretty cool sometimes.
Just blinds me.
I'm hopping on Germany if anybody's gonna hop on. It's still a little early. Beetle, not a bad mission.
Yeah,
have
awesome
fun.
deal.
I had more fun flying with you than I probably would have trying to circle and mark targets.
Yeah, thanks for flying, guys.
I got some cool little video clips of your door gunners fucking lighting shit up. I'm like right on you.
Sorry to cut you down, man. Sorry, dude. I apologize.
Well, we were laughing about it because like I was looking at him and I just saw the midsection of his Huey just tumbling out of the air on fire. Because I called it, I'm like, okay, I'm getting locked. And I went on the radio, I'm like, buddy Spike 16, buddy Spike 16. And then I got doot, 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 and I was like, missile out. And me and Beetle started flaring, but you can't flare Fox 3.
Yeah. Well, hey, at the end of the day, at least it was a good hit.
Oh, I mean,
terrible end of the day, but end of the day nonetheless.
I mean, it could have been Hawkeye in the JF-17 at 10 feet off the deck, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Well, happy to be here. Happy to be here. And sorry that I hit.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't terrible. We were almost finished, and we're only 2 miles from where we're traveling, so it's not like we flew 60 clicks and then got shot down.
So hey, Tex, real quick. So that dog that you put up in that picture, was that like gray and
it's
white spots?
It's like a fucking black and gray marbled doodle.
A marble doodle. Yep, I've definitely not seen a marble doodle.
I've never had one that color either. He's not bad.
So any kind of bloodline behind that, or just, hey man, here's my dog?
Yep, just pet. Now I'll say this: he's like 8 months old and he's huge. But also, someone ripped off a bunch of rifle rounds down the street when we were outside, and he just didn't give a shit at all.
Really?
I was like, oh, okay.
That's a good sign.
I was like, that's what I told him. I was like, that's not a bad sign. They're like, yeah, loud noises, not a big deal. Vacuum cleaner, loses his shit. I'm like, that's okay. That's okay.
305, good. Tyson, no good. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, I that's a really strange brackish of gray and black. I don't think I've ever seen it before myself.
Yeah,
dude, I've seen a lot of doodles, man. Hundreds. Yep. I don't think I've seen one in that kind of coat, if you will.
Yeah, I've never seen one like that. All the doodles I've ever gotten in are usually a single color, and they're like cream or copper, some type of red or cream color.
A little chocolate, yep.
Liver, a little bit of liver here and there.
What does the client expect, and what do you want to give them?
Well, I mean, it's just pedo beating. Some teaching recall, doorway manners, crate training, do place training, sit down, implied stay, and leash walking.
Yep, cool.
If they have the focus to do... If they have the focus to do healing, I'll teach healing, but I'll teach them to loose leash walk on one side. But yeah, they're just here for pet training.
Yeah, it's a good-looking dog.
Hey, not bad.
Well, that little short hair you had the other day, that was a fucking good-looking dog.
He's a goober.
That's my kind of dog right there.
He is not a heat dog, though, man. I had him out for 10 minutes the other morning, and he came inside, and I'm like laying him down and pouring water on him, and he looks like he's about to fucking die. I was like, oh, please don't fucking stroke on me.
Because that fucker needs to be in North Dakota, and you're in fucking Texas.
It's his first, he's like 8 months old. It's his first Texas summer. Like I put a timer. I put him in the dog runs, and I put a timer on it, and I go inside and get all the food and stuff ready, and then like I went to bring him back in, and I was like, bro, he fucking died on me.
Yeah, dude, I learned 30 years ago, when you fag a dog out, you're done. You are done.
So I think I don't know if you were here when I talked about this. So one of the guys that used to train with us when I had the working dog club going, right?
Yep.
He's killed like at least 3 dogs. Like his house got raided by the sheriff's department. So like he had one dog where he told the clients that the dog's not feeling well, to meet him at the vet, and the dog passed away at the vet before they could euthanize the motherfucker. He had nothing in his stomach. Like, no, he starved him to death, dehydrated him. So then he had 2 other clients where hold on, let me turn my audio down.
Yeah.
So he had 2 other clients that their dogs went, and I put air quotes, missing. One of his clients' dogs got snatched up by an owl and carried off, he said, and then the other dog got snatched by a hawk. And I'm like, there's no fucking way that dude lost 2 dogs to fucking birds. There's no fucking way. I've been out here.
They have no adult teeth. I will not train a dog until they have adult teeth.
Well, it's not even that. Like I take dogs in at 16 weeks old, but I don't put them in a position like. There's no fucking way it happened. He starved the dogs to death, is what I'm assuming, and he got rid of the bodies and used that as the excuse, because the sheriff's department raided his house and they were looking for dead bodies of dogs.
Oh my gosh.
So that was just the excuse. I'm like, I could see it once in 20 years maybe of someone training where they have an incident where they have a small puppy or a little bitty teacup dog and maybe an owl or a hawk goes after him, because it probably does happen. But there's no fucking way that lightning strikes twice with the same person in a short amount of time.
I agree.
There's no fucking way it happened. And so he's all over, like the stories are all over the Facebook, and he's like changed his name and changed his dog training name, and yeah, it's fucking crazy. I think the most that's ever happened with me is a dog ingested some type of bacteria, and I had to take it to the vet because it was liquid shitting for like 5 days. And I tried the remedies that I normally try that normally work, and it wasn't working. So we went and got him some antibiotics. I told the owners, and no big deal. The dog lost a little bit of weight, and I made the weight up, and then got back to training, and he was fine.
Yep.
But I have all kinds of owls, foxes. I've got bobcats out here. I've got a bunch of hawks. I had hawks that nested on my property, and I've never had them fuck with any fucking dog at all.
Yeah, well, this is what I do know. There's a special place in hell for those people. I mean,
training. It's not a big deal.
Love dogs. I mean, I just jumped back into having by force have to love dogs. But yeah, dude, there's a special place in hell for these motherfuckers.
I mean, know as well as I do. So with training, operant conditioning, it's okay to withhold food to motivate them to work, but we're talking like a meal. Like, don't feed the dog at the end of the night and then the next day get it out and train it with food, and it's motivated enough to work.
Yep.
You have to not feed a dog for more than 6 days to starve it to death.
These motherfuckers I have right now, I'm switching gears because I've talked to a lot of my HRC buddies and AKC buddies in the last 2 weeks, and they're telling me across the board to withhold water.
No.
And it took
Nope.
me a long
Fuck
time to
no.
realize it. I'm like, okay, so I don't mean withhold, but I'm giving like 2 ounces at a time.
Well, yeah. So don't let a hot dog gulp down a shit ton of water.
A gallon and let them fuckers suck it down. So
Yeah.
it's the first time I've ever tried to do this. I'm probably a week into it now because I'm in the potty training.
So, Purge, let me ask you something. I don't want to bring it up completely. So I know what happened recently. Was it stomach bloat?
They don't know, so they think it was either an ulcer, pancreatitis, or something in the upper. So this was confusing. So she went from black blood, which is the upper GI, or I could be wrong, or at her butthole was the lower GI, so that could be confused. I'm not
Like
sure.
a herniated rectum?
She basically bled out within hours.
Oh yeah, she probably had maybe a ruptured. Yeah.
I mean, my wife was out of town. The first couple times I saw massive blood, I'm like, okay, I got this. Totally sober, doing my thing.
Well, I mean,
dude,
it was one of those things. There probably wasn't anything you could have done.
that's my sister's a vet in Auburn, Alabama, and I don't know why I didn't call her, but I was just so freaked out. But yeah, dude, I take comfort knowing that there's nothing I could have done.
Yeah. I mean, I lost one to my Ridgeback twisted his stomach, and that's kind of why I'll tell the owners, don't let them gorge on water, don't let them gorge on food, especially after they've been running and they're panting and stuff.
Sure, yes.
And then when I do feed and water dogs, I tell them, I'm like, they get 2 hours minimum in their crates after eating and drinking.
For sure.
Because I know a lot of owners that they'll feed their dogs, then they'll take them out to go potty and walks. And they just don't know. So for anybody that doesn't know, when you feed a dog and they have food and water in their stomach, especially deep-chested dogs, if they have activity, what'll happen is all that weight will flip forward or backwards or whatever in their stomach and then flip over on itself. So kind of like if you take a baggie and you fill it like a quarter of water in it, and then you like spin it in the air and it flips over on itself, and then it kind of ties itself off.
Yep.
And then it starts bloating and then can rupture, and it's surgery, and it's expensive surgery, and it's 50-50, whether they live or not.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
They don't know.
And so a lot of people are shocked when I tell them, I'm like, go feed your dog in the crate and leave it in the crate for 2 hours. Let it have some water, or if your dog just ran from outside and it's
in the crate. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you, text, dude. That's
well, I mean, if your dog if you can get your dog to go and lay down, yeah, sure, you don't have to use a crate, but I mean, I do crate training from puppies.
Crate is 100%, not 95, not 86. Crate training is 100%.
Yeah. And it's not. It's a very good thing for them to learn to be content doing nothing. But yeah, a lot of people have no clue about stomach bloat, and I get it. They just don't know.
Yep,
but
sure.
I mean, look at me. I'm a dog trainer. I know all about it, and I still had a dog. I lost one to it.
Yeah.
It's freak accident shit. And you don't notice either. They look fine, and then all of a sudden, they're getting lethargic and laying down. They're not keeping food down, and it happens real quick by the time you notice the symptoms, they go downhill quick. I spent $1,800 on the surgery, and then I spent another $3,000 or $4,000 at the ER afterwards because my vet didn't do after hours over the weekends, and the vet hold was $3,000 or $4,000 just for 24 hours.
Yep.
at the ER. Yep. And I put him down. They're like, he's septic. We have to go in and do exploratory surgery, and it's like a $15,000 retainer. And I'm like, do what?
Dude, you're making my fucking hair and my neck stand up.
I'm like, they're like, you don't have insurance? I'm like, no, and I'm sure that's why it's $15,000 fucking dollars, because you guys in the whole vet industry tells everybody to get pet insurance.
Yeah, well,
I'm like
that's
57 fucking dollars for an IV bag.
Dude,
I'm like, you're full of shit. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Reliving may, yeah, I mean.
Well, what, and I don't know who all told anybody, like, so you like lost your dog that weekend, and that Thursday night I put my Dutch Shepherd down. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody not asking about it and saying anything.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to, I get people will be like, hey, my I don't even like that, because I just don't like to bring it up.
Yeah. And I knew that when you didn't contact me. I'm like, something going on.
Oh, if I see someone lose a pet, I don't say anything. Like I don't do good with death and stuff. People and pets. I don't do good with bad personal messages, because like I don't know what to say. I don't know how to react to it. I just kind of like let people have their space.
You're a dog guy. I'm a dog guy. I mean, I put down as an adult, married adult, probably 4 dogs now, but we were a team. You know, we're walking in together.
Yeah.
You know, I carried in one, but that's when I learned my lesson. And then after that, we walked in together. We kind of like shook hands. Hey man, thanks for the last 12, 10, 15, whatever year it was. Thank you. It was awesome. I've never had a young one stolen from me before.
Yeah, I get that. That's
that big guy upstairs just took her. Like, you fucker.
Like mine. So my Dutchie was about 9, and he had hip dysplasia, right? And I was just having to carry him out, like, and stand him up, and it was going fine. Like I was like, my deal was, as long as he can walk around and use the bathroom, I'm not gonna put him down yet, because like he still has drive, he still eats, and it sucks. And then we were walking in, so like the 2 days before we put him down, we were walking back to the building, and my female Malinois ran past him and just did something happen, and she just knocked him over, and he couldn't get back up after that. Like it tweaked his hips, and he couldn't stand up on his own anymore. And so after a full day of that, it was 2 days later, he hadn't gone to the bathroom, he couldn't walk. You know, I was like, okay, maybe he's sore, so I gave him a day. And then so we found someone to just come to the house, and they just did it in the living room.
Yeah.
Oh really? They took care. Oh, that's the best.
So yeah, they do have that, in case anybody's ever wondering. There are services, they will come out to your house and do it, so you don't have to go. And this was at this was like 9 o'clock at night.
I wouldn't be able to be in that same room, dude.
Well, to be fair, there's nothing. I don't have any judgment against that. I said my goodbyes, and I let Tori take him, and luckily, she'll sit with him for that stuff. I can't do it.
Dude, I cried like a baby.
Well, I'm not saying I didn't, but I don't have any judgment for anybody. I don't care if anybody thinks it's selfish, but yeah, I can't.
It's not. I
got 2 more left, and then and then we still have Tori's 2 dogs too, which that'll be a fucking train wreck if the mal passes. That's gonna be terrible. But yeah, okay. Change of subject. Bird shot down beetle.
Hey, Razban.
Pay Razban.
Yeah, exactly. Pay Razban.
Pay him for breaching contracts. All right, let's talk politics.
All right, I'm out for politics. But thank you guys for that, and use text, and definitely Beetle, definitely Fox, definitely Kung Fu, definitely Otang. I mean, that was a fucking.
We couldn't trust you after that, dude. You were in the mountains, and we're like, we don't know what you're up to. Like,
I saw him flying behind BMAT. I'm like, he's hunting that dude down. Well, I heard some chatter, so I was wondering, do they have an AWACS or not?
I appreciate you guys, and this has been a rough couple weeks, and I'm back on my game, and thank all of you guys.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's been pretty cool. But all right, so anything for Sunday?
I'm not sure. I might hop on during the day, or I might hop on tomorrow night, depending on how Tori feels when she gets off work. We might hang out. I'm not sure. But I think Fox is hopping on tomorrow to do some training with Charismatic for air-to-air refueling. I've got some stuff coming up. I would encourage everybody to practice and learn the AAR. I'm not gonna never make it required to where you can't have another option, or I put a divert base down. But with Germany and Cola, we'll run some missions on Germany and Cola. It's gonna be very useful to learn to air refuel. You'll have more fun. So, and I'll tell everybody, I was the biggest one that was against it. I'm like, fuck it, I don't need to learn it. Don't force me, don't push me. And I learned it after like 2 years. I took it seriously for about a month. I learned it. It's fucking easy. But yeah, just practice. Try and learn air to air if you haven't yet. But so again, Germany missions will start in June. I'll start rotating them in once or twice a month for Friday night. We're going to continue doing private mission once a week. So if you guys remember to go vote in the section, let us know. So it's always going to be the majority, whatever night is voted on the most, and whatever map will make something. But I've got to remember to start making the poll earlier, because I just did it the other night. I want to give guys like a week, but we'll continue doing that, and some of those are going to be so I can get some good video, like a short little mission video. They're not going to be super complicated missions. Some nights we might even just do the little group flight night on SRS and just hop to different bases and just relax.
Cool.
So,
hey,
yeah.
Kung Fu, how was Indy?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I saw your video, but video and Indy they're not the same, man.
Oh no, they're not the same at all. What you see on the phone is not what was going on.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said,
I want
80 and 90s were out of control.
90s guys were turning 14,000 RPM
Mhm.
through that turn.
Yeah. No, they almost like they have mufflers on the damn things. So
what are they turning now, Dave? Are they into
they're qualified at 233 this morning. So
233, shit. Okay.
They're hitting 240, 241 at the end of the straightaways. So
Wow.
Okay, and that's 6-cylinder still, right?
no, they're 8s.
Oh, they're aspirated 8s. Okay, I'd rather have a turbocharged.
No. They're dual turbo.
Oh,
Dual
Jesus
turbo,
Christ.
like 1.6 liter V8s.
Running like 20,000 RPMs.
I think it's 12.6.
yeah,
That's
but
what it is.
it's not the Cosworth days when they were fucking screaming at like 18, 19, 20,000.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So what did that cost you? So I saw where you were looking on your video. I mean, you were right there for qualifying.
Yeah, so well, this is actually practice, right? So they practice starting Monday, and then you pay $10. It's like $10 to get in, and then you just roam full all around the infield, and then certain spots down the main straightaway, and a couple grandstands in like turn 1 and turn 3. So.
Yeah, I saw you in turn 3, and no shit.
That was 2 on a hill. Turn 2 on a hill.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we went down to the main drag, watched everybody come out of the garage, and then we went up outside of turn 1. So I got more still shots. I'll post some stills here.
You
can see the lights in the fucking steering wheel, right?
It's so different of the sound when I was a kid. I was there probably when I was like 15, like when Rick Mears was there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Unser was there. I mean, it's a totally different sound. And that was
exactly.
high pitch. I mean,
Well, this it does have some loud and some thunderness to it, right? But not like they did in '92 and even the '96 Buick V6s, right?
Right.
It's nothing like that.
Now, is that race restricted, or can they do whatever they can produce?
I know it's restricted. It's all out of the box stuff now. So
I want a racetrack someday to be whatever company can make the fastest they can do. Now, when drag racing went to 1,000 feet, just crushed me. Like, come on.
Yeah, but I tell you this: 2 top fuels going 1,000 foot is still fucking insane.
Yeah, but
it's still insane.
True. I mean, Brittany Force is a fucking 341's pretty amazing, but I want it to be.
So it's 1,000 feet instead of 1,300. Is that what it was?
So they moved it from 1,320 to 1,000 foot for top fuel and funny car.
Right. Okay.
And I'm not sure about the other fuel classes.
Oh,
but like sportsman and other classes, it's still quarter mile, I think.
Not in my region. But
oh, maybe not then. It might not be. It's. I haven't been into it since like 2010.
Yeah, that could be, but not. Route 66 is 1,000 foot, which is next weekend, man. Woohoo! But, I
do miss shooting NHRA
Alright, Birch,
stuff.
I need you to come down here. You gotta get the Firebird loaded in the trailer. We gotta take it all the way up there and race it.
Fuck that. I ain't going back to Chicago.
Come on, man.
I blew my axles out on the fucking highway up there from potholes. Fucking trailer caught on fire going through Chicago.
Dude, it's the perfect altitude for any fucking engine. I mean, it's 2994.
You know how many tracks we got between here and there? We got tons of tracks.
I got one 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
I got Ennis. Not even an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Yeah, I got Houston Motorsports Park, 8th Mile, which is not far from me, and then I'm south of Ennis. Then there's Extreme, I think, up near Dallas, and you got Little River. Then you got, I think,
You got the high heat though. That high heat doesn't make horsepower.
They compensate.
It used to make it still does somewhat make a difference, but now with compressed air supercharging that they're doing and boosting, and the fuel that they run nowadays, the heat doesn't really matter.
Well, the fuel's the same.
And the altitude.
Fuel's the same, Hawkeye. So don't.
Well, also think about like
what
this.
do you mean the fuel's the same? They didn't have E85 in the 80s.
We get to race all year. Our racing doesn't end when winter comes.
Yeah, that's true.
We get record setting in the south during the winter.
I just can't believe that E85, you can compress it and boost it that hard and make that fucker burn that fast is amazing.
Isn't what you told me they're doing now, Hawkeye, is instead of like they're injecting compressed air like they inject nitrous, right?
Yep. So they use compressed air to have instantaneous boost. Because all boost is adding compression to an engine.
Yeah.
Right. So they have compressed. What's the guy's name that drives that Firebird and all the 8th Mile races? I'll have to send you a video, but he's testing it out, and he has 2 like 30-gallon, almost like welding tanks in his passenger seat. And as soon as he takes off, hits the button, and it's immediate, like 30 pounds of boost. Immediate, no lag, no parasitic drag. That's the future. To be completely honest, you just refill it with air. Like he has an air compressor in his trailer. He refills it. He goes out to the track, and he can just hit that, and he can just whatever boost he wants. He doesn't have to rely on a supercharger. He doesn't have to rely on nitrous, which is it's very finicky and it's very explosive. It's just compressed air.
You know what's going to be funny is I probably think it would probably be safe to say that some guys have already filled roll cages and cheated with it. Like I think wasn't it the 80s or the 90s when the what was it, Top Sportsman guys or Pro Stock guys, they got caught putting nitrous in the they made tanks inside of their roll cages.
The whole cage.
Yeah, the whole, and they're sectioning off sections of the roll cage, filling them with nitrous and putting the solenoids like under the manifolds or wherever. and run fucking nitrous in an all motor class.
Well, in the old NASCAR days, there was a couple guys back in the 80s. So you had to run stock cars. That's why it was called stock car racing.
Yeah.
They would buy a stock Impala. This is a particular thing. And what they did to shave weight off the car is they stripped it all down and they dropped it in a vat of acid to eat away at the metal. So the metal in the car was so thin that when the judges went to look at it and measure it and make sure it was legal and it was a quote unquote stock car, they put their elbows on the roof and the roof caved in. I'll just send you that video. I watched a whole history thing about it. But back then, if you weren't cheating, you're not trying type deal.
Well, that's still today. Still today.
There's one guy, he had 2.5-inch fuel lines so he can hold a couple extra gallons of gas.
Yeah, it would hold 2.5 gallons of gas in the gas line.
Yeah. I had
You guys knew that Roger Penske would actually freeze his fuel.
Oh yeah,
Before he
well,
put it in
that's
his tanks,
that's
shrunk it down. Yeah, you get 3 or 4 gallons. Yeah, 3 or 4 gallons back in the car.
Yeah.
And then when it warmed up, it would expand, so he could go further and figure what the hell he was doing. Yeah, cooling fuel off.
Expansion.
Yep.
That's. I mean,
Interesting.
I would like to see Indy today, like you did Kung Fu. I haven't seen it since I'm 52. I haven't seen it since I was. Probably
Shit, it's 3
18.
hours north of you.
Yeah,
Or south.
them fucking cars are moving.
I've been to Indy at the drag strip. That's about it. I haven't been to a circle race.
Oh, shit, you can go to Texas Speed, or what is it, Texas?
Circuit of the Americas is here in Houston.
Well,
Circuit of the Americas, I think.
So
Yeah.
you're 10 years out, Tex. So you saw drag cars, funny cars and drags. You saw them in the high 3s.
So I did racing photography from like 2004, 5 through
So
like
you've probably seen low 4s.
like 2013.
Oh yeah, that's high 3s. So that's like 3.9s, 3.99s, 3.97s.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean, I was still in it when all the outlaw shit was really popping off, like the fucking the duck production races out there in Georgia with the radials versus slicks and stuff like that. Yeah. I used to go to Indy. And shoot the what's it called? Fucking sport bike racing. I forget what the fucking name was called though.
The U.S. Nationals?
No. It was an organization, and it was the motorcycle. It was the drag racing division. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. But I mean, they even had they would have Top Fuel exhibition bikes, but it was a bunch of stretch pro mod bikes. Fuck, what was it called?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was fucking called.
The Hayabusas?
Oh, it was everything. They had it was all motorcycles. It was full bike race. I think it was dragbike.com or dragbike or that's what I don't remember. But I mean, they had everything from pro mods to street bike classes. My favorite is like the pro mod class, and it's all stretched turbo bikes. That shit was so fun because they'd come off the line and then they'd lift the front tire like 2 or 3 inches and then just carry it to like half track on one fucking wheel.
Sure.
Bitchy as fuck.
I did a lot of IHRA and NHRA divisional stuff. I went to a couple of NHRA nationals. I did a lot more IHRA nationals. Like I got to go to Rockingham for the IHRA finals one year, and we're shooting fucking Top Fuel cars at sunset. You know, that was fucking amazing.
It's the poodle, man.
Well, and I'm trackside. Like I'm at the 60 foot on the side of the track, watching Top Fuel cars at night. And then I got to shoot one of the NHRA nationals in Baytown, and I got to go stand between them at the starting line. And I tell you what, that shit is crazy. It'll push all of the air out of your fucking lungs.
Sure.
Like literally, they take off and all the air, you just go, and all the air comes out of your chest. It's fucking insane. Your vision blurs out too.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, that was 10 years ago, you know.
I understand 10,000 horsepower. Well, probably 12 to 15 now, but that's got to be fucking amazing.
I used to have a list of all the tracks that I went to, and I mean, it was long. I've been to tracks everywhere from Florida to Pennsylvania, excluding like New York and like Maine, Rhode Island and stuff. And then I've been up to Washington, down to Cali, like Arizona, Idaho, Fox Hunter. We've been. I went up to Boise, went to that drag strip. I think it's Firebird Raceway. Denver, went to Bandimere on the mountain. Almost died. So, has anybody been to Bandimere? Ever got to go to Bandimere Speedway in Colorado?
I know the name.
So it's like 9,000 feet of elevation, right? 10,000 feet, whatever. And it's carved into the side of a mountain. When you were driving up to the pits, you would come in kind of parallel to the track at the base of it. And then you go to the ticket booth, and then you'd go up an embankment and then hang a 90-degree right-hand turn. And it was like a 6%, I think, if that's sharp. It was a really steep grade up to the top.
Yes.
Well, where you turn right, if you look left, it's like a 90-foot drop-off with no barrier. So I'm in a F350 four-wheel drive dually crew cab, 6-speed, and I have a 34-foot fifth wheel, and I'm somewhat green. This is, I'm somewhat green. I didn't put it in low, and I tried to go up in first gear, and I stalled out on that fucking embankment, and the truck died. And I had to hold the fucking brakes and keep from going off the fucking cliff. And they had to get one of those big tractor forklift things on the boom to come and hook up and pull me up the rest of the way. But Don Schumacher, at one point, they told me afterwards, Don Schumacher's his souvenir trailer got lost off the back of that bitch one year. His souvenir trailer was turning up and it was a souvenir trailer 18-wheeler, and it became disconnected when he went up that embankment, and it rolled off the fucking cliff.
Okay, that's a good story. If you tell me anything with Schumacher, that's a good story.
I'll tell you what, though, that was the first time in my life I ever went anywhere that was really high elevation.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, you think you're in shape somewhat, and then you go up there, and you walk up 2 steps, and you're like, I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe.
Welcome to the Himalayas.
Yeah. Oh, it was terrible.
Wow. That's pretty cool that you had that experience. I mean, I've been following the Schumachers for 30 years. That's pretty fun.
Well, there was I got to meet a lot of Top Fuel people. I mostly met people that were under that and making their way to it, but I tell you what, it was an experience. Was Belrose, Louisiana, for the Cajun Nationals, the NHRA. They had a fucking bar under the tower that was open like till 6 a.m.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, dude, everybody after dark is fucking drinking. Well, we could walk through the pits and guys were handing us drinks, trying to get us drunk. We shot for the magazines, and it's not like we were famous, but we're the ones taking the pictures and getting their cars in the magazines and shit. And we don't pick them; we just submit everything for the weekend, right? So it's like I can't control that, but they would do. This one guy was handing us like Crown Royal, or not Crown, Crown XR. It was like 90-10 in a red Solo cup.
Oh Jesus!
We drank a fucking bottle of it in like 3 fucking drinks. And I was so fucking hammered, and we would stay at the tracks, right? Like I wouldn't drink and drive. We're staying in motorhomes and shit. Oh, I'm going off the runway. But I got so fucking hammered. I remember we were staying in the guy we worked with, his motorhome, which was an 18-wheeler type, right? And they had me sleeping above the cab, so I had to climb through like a little fucking cubbyhole window and get up in there. And I tell you what, I'm like, I ran outside barefoot, ran through stickers trying to throw up, and it did not work. It was like 5 a.m, and we had to be on the starting line for qualifying at like 7:30 in the morning. And they put me shooting burnout shots. So I had to sit on the track and kneel down right in front of the 10 feet in front of the water box and take rolling burnout shots all fucking morning. And by 7:30 it was like 85 degrees already. So
KC Max, that guy who has the Firebird, he does all like the 15, 20, 8th mile street races.
Oh, good.
Sometimes on the street, and sometimes on the tracks. Those types. He's using that compressed air, like 80s turd gen Firebird.
Compressed air is good.
Yeah, he has a YouTube video. If you just look up KC Max compressed air, and like he does a dyno session and everything, and explains how it works. Very interesting.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because all a turbo and a supercharger do is compress the fucking air going in and force more air into the fucking engine. So theoretically, it's the same thing, but it's as instant as nitrous. There's no lag.
Yeah, but think how much lighter everything is too.
Yeah.
No intercooler. No turbo piping.
It's just a fucking nozzle, huh?
Yeah, he's running zoomies. Like he just runs zoomies like an old fucking nitro car, and then he has 2 bottles in the passenger seat.
Jesus.
That's about it.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that technology progresses.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
I think it's gonna take over everything.
The heat's the problem. Get rid of heat.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you run methanol with this compressed air, it drops the cylinder temps significantly. Because normally methanol E85, it helps stuff run cooler. That's why people want to run them for high horsepower deal. Like that's why I run E85 and the ProCharge Firebird combined. But if you add methanol with the compressed air, he saw another 10 or 15 degree drop on a short little press of the button. So it's gonna be interesting. Give it another year or two, and it's probably all you're gonna see. You're not gonna see turbos and shit anymore. Not as much anyway.
I don't know. I think they said the same thing about nitrous back in the day when turbos and blowers were getting big. They're like, nitrous is going to eventually get phased out, but it hasn't. You're still going to have guys that stick with turbos and blowers and shit. But it's going to bring a whole new set of competition.
Yeah. I mean, blower is too slow. Well, blowers now. Turbo's too slow. I mean, bringing it down to an actual degree that you can burn in.
I love me some turbo though.
Turbos are too slow.
I like my ProCharger.
Yeah, no,
Turbo's electric.
I'm not gonna fucking turn down a ProCharger either.
There you go. Probot actually just said it. From here on out, it's electric. I hate to say
no, the turbos are going to be electric. So
Yeah.
the turbos aren't going to be run off the exhaust anymore. They're going to run off an electric.
Right. Oh, a hybrid turbo.
Yeah, Porsche's
Oh,
doing them.
look, I can take care of this whole electric argument, alright? If you're coming to a street race, no generators allowed.
Well, no, that's a street race, dude. No, that's like a gunfight.
Oh, I found a prison.
But no, not the whole car, but just the turbo. The turbocharger is going to be.
I like that Crowbot. Spin
so-
that motherfucker to like 15,000 and let it go.
Like street driven truck like mine, I'd rather have a turbo because when I'm sitting at a light and someone pulls up to me, they're like, "Oh man, that thing sounds good," but they don't know I have a fucking turbo. The ProCharger, they know it's there as soon as they fucking pull up.
Yeah, mine's obnoxious.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way to have it. I wouldn't have a ProCharger if it wasn't obnoxious. Like I would love to have
you just hear mechanical whine.
I want a sunset metallic orange ZR1, like a C6 ZR1 with a fucking nasty, obnoxious ProCharger. That's what I want. Sunset metallic orange.
I'm gonna get a C8 once I start my job with Lockheed.
That's the daily driver. I promise I'll keep it stock.
No, that's the Dodge.
Yeah,
Dodge
right.
I have to get. The Dodge I have to get. Well, that's
Fucking
kind of true. I
Dodge
did
gonna have
put
a
fuel
Hellcat motor in it.
I did put headers on it and fucking fuel injection and all that other shit.
No, watch. You get a job at Lockheed, you'll have that bitch with a fucking modern Hellcat engine in it.
Yeah, I thought about it, or like a Hemi, but they're all so fucking expensive.
Put an LSX in it.
At
Just
that point, if I'm
LS.
spending that money, I'm just gonna get a Hemi for a Dodge. It just makes sense.
LS swap it.
Yeah.
It's much cheaper. Little 5.3 with the turbo. Fucking 1,000 horsepower.
Hey, Hawk, have you actually been in a track, Hawk?
Dude, them bitches are bad.
I've raced one and beat the bricks off of it in my Firebird.
Okay, fair enough, but...
No, but they can hold their own, though. You can make a track hawk to where it will hold its own very well. Yeah.
I rode it from about probably 1/8 mile, maybe 1/4 mile out of my subdivision, so we have a good stretch, and that acceleration was pretty amazing.
Yep, it settles down a lot better than the Challengers and the Chargers do. Plants power a lot better.
I still say I think the best American production car that ever hit the street was the C6 model ZR1s. Bets. It's just.
That's 5-6 years old now.
They don't matter, dude. They're fucking monsters, and they're very easily modified to make a shit ton of power.
Fair enough. Agreed.
Yeah, that's the big problem now. All the ECUs are locked, so makes it a problem.
All the what?
That's why I only fuck with old cars.
Well, you got so many fucking 87% interest Chargers and Challengers out there. With running fucking $600-700 motors that they're going to be paying off for the rest of their lives.
You know, the fucking if you want to see a real sleeper car that beat the bricks off me one time, the fucking all-wheel drive Kia Stinger.
What?
Yeah. All-wheel drive turbos. What, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder?
6-cylinder, I believe. Yeah. It's an all-wheel drive turbo. They're light, and it easily take 85. You can put the boost to like 40 fucking pounds, and they make almost 1,000 horsepower.
Yep.
And
40 pounds?
Yeah, but now I made the mistake. I didn't know. There's no way to really tell if they're the all-wheel drive ones versus the rear-wheel drive ones. So we did it from a dig, and it was not in my favor with a 275 tire on the back, with almost 1,000 horsepower, big block, essentially.
We ran errands the other day, and I smoked a dude on the highway in another Chevy like mine, but he had the SS front end on it, and it was an extended cab, but it wasn't a real SS, right? But so we're traveling down the highway, and I'm cruising, and I can see the dude behind us. I passed him in traffic, and then I could see him behind us, like trying to cut around traffic and catch up to me. And we just got to a spot where it was cleared, and I saw him coming, and I had the disadvantage. I was just cruising, and he was already full throttle, and he got about 2 truck lengths behind me, and I let it rip, and we stayed even for a second, and then I just started fucking walking away from him. I think we hit about 127, but
okay, that's way too fast.
And his wasn't governed either, because he went over 100. Normally, if it's governed, it's going to stop at 98. I've had my truck up to 138, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. It was floating, like the front end was light.
Yeah, that's not smart. And a Ford.
No, it's my Chevy.
Not
any better.
Not smart.
I wouldn't mind getting a roll cage one day. But yeah, no, my truck will do over 138, but I let off because it was catching too much air underneath that motherfucker.
My new motor, they got me a new block, a reinforced block, because I didn't want to buy a billet one yet. But Firebird to the beach trip, or Dodge to the beach trip.
That's up to you.
I'll give people rides in it. I was gonna decide what weekend I'm coming. Turd was gonna put out whenever he was going down. I was gonna try to make it then, so I could see Turd.
Yeah, it should still be going. But yeah. It's whatever you want to drive down there. Whatever's more comfortable, whatever you want to have fun. It's up
No,
to
it
you.
depends on temperature.
Well,
that's a
that
big
too.
deal. It's temperature. If it's a fucking 90 or 100 outside, I'd be fine driving it. It's more so if I'm bringing the kids.
Well, it's
I don't need
gonna
to be driving them that far and that cheap.
It'll be November, so it's either gonna be really hot or cold. Like, you know, it'll be anything. It could be anything in November.
I'm hoping if it's in the 80s or 70s, I'll bring my car. Especially if it's colder weather, that thing will love it.
I hope it's like in the 60s, enough weather to have like a little fire and stuff. I'd rather it be colder and no mosquitoes than hot as fuck and loaded with mosquitoes.
Those mosquitoes pissed me the fuck off last time.
So for the new OGs, we have our beach trip every year. And so guys are welcome to come down at some point in time. You can stay the whole time. You can stay part-time. We're limited on rooms, but everybody's welcome. You know, guys can come down with families. They can even get hotels or be Airbnbs too. But yeah, we have our beach trip it's August 31st through November 10th this year in Galveston. So there's no charge to come down. The beach house rental is comped. If you'd like to make a donation, you can. If you come down, you can donate. I'm taking donations up to the owner anyways. I'm gonna give her some cash because she just lets us use it. It's one of my clients. So I trade her boarding. She charges us the cleaning fee, and that's it. And usually, like, me and Crater, I think, covered the cleaning fee last year. So it's not a big deal, but it's something we don't have to pay for. So, you know, if you come down and there's a room open, you can stay, and you don't have to shell out for a hotel. But I understand if some people bring their families and they want to get their own hotel room, and it went pretty smooth. Like, we're kind of cautious on the drinking. Don't make an ass out of yourself. Come hang out, have fun. We played, like, what was the card game we played?
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
That'd be fun with Turd.
That was that was fun. And then Crater's kids found like a fucking 5-foot long diamondback rattlesnake on the sand dunes. That was pretty fucking interesting. Oh, all right. Well, I gotta hop off. Thank you to the 2 people that are watching. Well, I'm gonna go grab my headphones. I gotta let dogs out. I'm gonna switch to my headphones. Birds was like, I'm out of here, and that was like 2.5 hours ago.
He's gone now.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.